Bananas. Conditioning Sokolov, my efforts to fine-tune the electroshock machine have been less than successful, breaking down the more bothersome elements of a subject's personality, such as willpower, while leaving cognition and creativity unharmed has proven unrealistic. Instead, my machine leaves the subject babbling like a child, which is the opposite of what I need from Sokolov. Yeah, it's a nice view. Make no mistake. But I do prefer the views of inside a city. When I'm down there and all that. Alright. So what are we looking at? Or is this the way forward? Oh!
It's a long...
No, back here. I want to see things, not die.
It's a long way down.
You can say that again. Is this the way? Because I don't think it is. And I hope it isn't. What is that? Steven ore. Crap.
That's it. Closer and closer. I'm waiting.
Crap. This is the way forward. Don't want to be here. There you are. Or here. Oh wait, this is... It's just another way of getting to that place, because I think this takes us to where we were before. Now, admittedly, we didn't explore. Oh. Oh, this is great. This is... Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, this is brilliant. I managed it. For some reason, in the back of my head, I thought I... Ooh, some money there. I thought I keep... Yeah, I didn't explore everything.
The machine is experiencing uncertainty.
I didn't explore everything because there's this bit down here. But apart from that... Conditioning Sokolov. So the high and mighty Anton Sokolov won't deign to aid me in my efforts to make a new version of the Clockwork Soldier. Fine. I have another solution. My electroshock machine, long a side project of little practical use, will be just the thing. If I can find the right calibration, I should be able to damage those parts of Sokolov's mind related to independence and free will, leaving intact his vast knowledge and hopefully an even more important quality of the old man possesses, though it pains me to admit his legendary creativity. That's the thing.
When this plays, check central rotor.
Yeah, there's
Extra diagnostic playback loop.
machines in there.
Increase oil tank temperature. Assessment chamber reconfigured. Standing by.
Oh, it's a puzzle.
Navigation assessment 67. Assessment chamber reconfigured. Standing by. Reconfiguration reported.
Hey, what's up?
The machine has entered combat. Goodbye, Majesty.
That is a difficult challenge. Unfortunately, it's difficult because it's impossible to tell. Not impossible, but it's really difficult to tell where I can go and all that. Because First-person combat.
67.
Or not.
The unit will demonstrate adaptive assessment chamber.
Hey, what's up?
reconfiguring. Standing by. By Majesty. At least you got
That's from full health. I only have one grenade.
assessment chamber.
I don't know that that's a good idea, though.
Standing by.
Grenades, I mean.
Navigation assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Configuration to be. Combat protocol. The machine is now fine. That was loud. Shook my key. Each new visitor is another test for the clockwork soldier. The clockwork you just destroyed served as the prototype for depth perception. I'll collect it and add it to my gallery.
That was a good one. That one killed me. And it was also, yeah, the challenge of fighting in close quarters is very significant because of not being able to tell if I can move laterally and all that sort of stuff. Sokolov is in there. We have grenades. Another rewire tool, that's pretty good. Pretty good. But I'm gonna need to open his stuff. Hey.
Sokolov.
You look a little bit shocked. I want to go in there. Because of the electrocutions.
Can it be? Is that young Emily Caldwin?
Anton, save your strength. I came to take you out of here.
Jendosh has bigger plans than you know. An army of his clockwork soldiers. It would be the end.
I'm going to visit Jindosh too, old friend.
He did. Also, thank you for teleporting me over here for some reason. The blood topology of Grim Alex. Note to Anton Sokolov from Kirin Jindosh. I hope the sound of the clockwork soldier outside your cell doesn't disturb your rest. I find the solid footfalls and gentle electric hum to be soothing, but you may be of a different opinion. In fact, in your condition, the noise might be maddening, especially since the pressure plate for the exit to your cell is positioned tantalizingly within reach. But should you attempt to venture forth from the assessment chamber, like some wrinkled, gray-whiskered rat hunting through a labyrinth for a morsel of cheese, you will find soon your stoic guardian bearing down on you. You're an intelligent man. I'm sure I don't need to illustrate what those honed edges would do to your ancient and haggard body. Yeah, they do that to my body as well. Wait, he's unconscious? Interesting. He just fell asleep. Well, what is our objective with him? Rescue Anton Sokolov. Yes, I will. Also, I'll eat his peach. And his bread. Because I need it.
So, you've taken Sokolov. Now what?
You'll be safer in the carriage, Sokolov. Then, I owe Jindosh a visit.
Sounds like a plan. Oh. Curious indeed. So this happened in the first game. I found out, very late in the game in fact, that if you drop anybody on a breakable pallet, they, the pallet breaks automatically.
The carriage before confronting
Which is
Jindosh.
pretty bad, because it screws me up. The problem here, what happened is that apparently the game is programmed to kill the person as they break through the pallets, rather than kill them on fall, which is what it seemed like in the first game. Because of the... Oh, that's nasty. I know your things game. You can't fool me.
Astonishing. You freed Anton Sokolov.
Yes. That was the intention. Not to get this guy back to a safe place.
I won't let you take him. Sokolov was the great thinker of his time, and now he belongs to me.
What do you mean you won't let me take him? What can you do?
Okay. At least Anton is safe. Now, for Jindosh.
Now for Jindosh.
I suppose Sokolov is now safe and sound. And yet here you are again, back for more.
I'm back for you. Also back for, that rune over there. Is it the only thing? It is the only thing. It's gotta be a pickle. Maybe I should take this. Just in case. Where's the... I never... Oh, there it is. This is gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful.
At last, Imperial Majesty. You realize you're only the second person to set foot in this room, the most sophisticated laboratory in the Isles. Please, try not to damage anything as you die.
Clockwork soldiers, dispatch this intruder.
Continues. The machine is experiencing uncertainty. This indicates the search protocol is underway.
How did I not kill him? I will never know. But I didn't kill him. He's also really dumb, but we know this. Oh, do I have that? I do not.
Okay, the machine has...
Kiran Jindosh.
Yes. Now let's find what the machine has to say.
General detection state.
Not here, though. Oh, they're upstairs. I see them right there. This is gonna be quite something. Okay.
Playback indicates a young woman. Armed.
They're actually relatively easy to fight. Unless these guys are different.
Combat protocol 8. Rear damage playback. Attached. Enemy at rear playback. Enemy at back. Combat okay. Shut
That is a problem. If they use their abilities.
Playback for combat protocols. Playback for unambiguous enemy.
Come on.
Mechanism detached. Magnetic or mechanical.
Oh, one of them is down.
Now attached. The machine is overheating. Shut down mode. Back-facing detection.
Ah, that was gonna be so brilliant. Yeah, I do think that they're relatively easy. They're kind of fun to fight on a one-on-one. Because it's like a Dark Souls game, basically, but in first person. Which does not make it better, admittedly. Because you mostly block a lot. And they have their big opening attacks.
Combat protocol 6. Playback indicates lost it.
I threw a grenade downstairs.
This playback indicates some detection without certainty. Without machine is experiencing limb detached.
Do you die?
The machine is...
Yes. Pretty good. Pretty good. Wow. I still don't know what these plaques are for. But I'll get them. Ooh, Sokolov's painting. Just make sure there's nothing else around here. Light along the inverse curve. Conditioning Sokolov. I tire of dealing with my old teacher. I'm confident that I don't need him to simplify the design of a clockwork soldier, but without Sokolov it could take years to reduce the cost of each clockwork. It's kind of funny that this guy is doing all of this just to make a little bit more profit. To design a version that can be built with cheaper, more readily available materials and assembled by Duke Abel's half-witted factory workers. The Duke will get his clockwork army. I'll make sure of that. The question is when. I'll keep experimenting with the electroshock machine, trying to get it just right. And if Sokolov can't be made to help me, I'll continue using the machine on him anyway as entertainment. There's still the rune issue. Note to Kirin Jindosh from Brianna. It's my hope that the Pale Stars look down with favor upon your attempts to gain Sokolov's favor. But if the old goat will not, they just keep him calling him a goat, and not as in the greatest of all time. Anyway, if he will not bend to your will, I can offer an alternative to merely keeping him locked in your assessment chamber and subjecting him to cruel electrotherapy. I've started a new effigy, cast in Sokolov's shape. Given time, I believe it might grant me some influence over your esteemed guest. And... oh! Dried bloodfly husks. And a slug splintering wedges. Or not a, but the recipe for that. Silver dust, another rewire tool. Really, really handy. And that's it. Going down there. It's a bone charm nearby. This carriage is over there. I don't know where the bone charm is. What do you mean there's a bone charm? It's right there. Oh, it's in the area below. Laboratory and whatnot. Oh, that's how you go in. Okay. Another one of these. Can't do anything with that. A reflection on my journey to the Benditian continent, number 3. Oh! What the hell?
This must be the electroshock machine Jindosh mentioned.
Find the electroshock machine. I did that. I did find it. Am I gonna...
Anton Sokolov, once the royal physician and head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. In your prime, the most sought-after painter in all the Empire. My hero in younger days. Now, my puppet.
If you're going to use this inelegant-looking device against me, get on with it, Jindosh. Though I'm not sure what you hope to accomplish. I must admit to feeling a bit of professional curiosity as to the function of the apparatus.
Patience, friend, patience. The sequence of events is important. You'll come to understand my electroshock machine, but when? Before or after that light leaves your eyes? And where does it go when it disappears? Who will tell me that?
Has anyone ever loved the sound of his own voice as much as you do, Kieran? Perhaps the device could tell us that.
No, sadly, it cannot. But what it can do is take from you the thing you love the most. Your precious intellect. If you won't agree to collaborate on the next clockwork prototype, I'll use the device on that brain of yours, Sokolov.
I refuse. If I'm to be a drooling idiot, at least I won't be bothered by any more of your rambling fury.
Bees in a pod. Anatomy, weaponry. Wait, what? Got a rune. So now I can do the rats thing. Jindosh entry on whalebone. Today I'll raise the anatomy platform, bringing it up to the laboratory floor where I can resume my work evaluating the rune artifact. Even as a man dedicated to natural philosophy, I must admit that my association with the occult, Brianna Ashworth, has renewed my interest in the occultist. Brianna Ashworth has renewed my interest in the study of whalebone. Given what I have seen over the past 3 years, working with Brianna, I cannot entirely dispel the idea that the whalebones of the leviathans possess unusual properties. When pressed, she speaks in the meaningless palaver of the spiritualist. In an attempt to find answers on my own, I have procured one of the so-called rune artifacts, considered heretical, of course, by the narrow minds of the Abbey. However, thus far, my examinations have netted nothing of interest. A sample of human tissue affected by these runes might reveal more, were I able to get, say, the jawbone of one of those poor sods buried alive by the overseers. There's a lot of machines down there. But I don't think there's a whole lot of things to see here. Powering the electroshock machine. Note to self, there is insufficient power to operate the electroshock machine. Until this is rectified, I will have to compensate, freeing up more power to the electroshock machine by configuring the other laboratory platforms so they draw the least power. That's what I'm gonna...
The other lab machines are draining away too much electricity.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna electroshock the dude. Letter from Delilah. Kieran, you ask what the void looks and feels like, if it can be measured like a real place. Here's my answer. Don't concern yourself with such matters. It is as real as anything I've ever experienced, but if you understood it, you'd know that such a statement makes as little sense as saying that I have been dead. The void is unspeakable, it is infinite, and it is nowhere, ever-changing and perpetual. There are more things in the endless black void, Kieran Jindosh, than are dreamt of in your natural philosophy. Leave aside things beyond your reach, and be content that you are gifted with more insight than the common man. Delilah. A foot as well. I was gonna eat it. I was gonna eat the food. Alright, I need to unconfigure this whole place, don't I?